Oh, by the way, did you see Frank Miller's new comic book cover? This is not a joke. Oh, it's real. That's Frank Miller's newest cover for Marvel. All right, does everybody have me now? Sound is back on Twitch. All right, so I reset everything.
That's how to do it, Ben. At least we know now. Football.
Foosball.
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. So let me start that speech over again. The tight end premium actually means the tight ends are going to get 1.5 points per catch, whereas the wide receivers, running backs, and quarterbacks only get 1 per catch, and the quarterback only gets 1 per catch if the quarterback receives the ball, i.e. the Philly special. So it is very important to keep in mind that there is a tight end premium of 1.5 points per reception. The quarterback it's in a super flex league, which means you can hold 2 quarterbacks in your starting lineup and get points for them. That is going to affect how you do this draft. It is very important you are mindful that it is a 2 quarterback ability. With that said, so over here, you are going to see the standard scoring. It is going to be 0.4 yards for every passing yard. That means 1 point per 25 yards. Every passing touchdown is going to be worth 4. 2-point conversions worth 2. And an interception is -1 for the quarterback. Rushing yards are 1 point per 10 with 6 points for a rushing touchdown, 2 points for a conversion. Receiving. Wide receivers and anybody not named a tight end that catches a ball gets a point. For every 10 yards receiving, they get a point. And there is 6 points for a touchdown, 2 for the 2-point conversion. The tight end gets a bonus 0.5, which means for every catch a tight end makes, it is 1.5 points. Field goals. If they kick a field goal that is 39 yards and below, the kicker will get 3 points. Yes, this is a kicker league. There are no defenses, but so many games end up on the foot of a kicker that I refuse to ignore kickers. If they kick a field goal from between 40 and 49 yards, they get 4 points. If they make a field goal from outside of 50 yards, they get 5 points. PATs are worth 1. Any missed field goals or missed PATs are -1 for the kicker. We do not have defenses in this game. However, if on occasion, like they used to send Randy Moss out there at the last Hail Mary of the game to try to intercept, if he gets that interception, he's getting 2 points. All fumble recoveries are going to be 2 points. And for special teams, we are honoring special teams TDs. Any player that gets a touchdown on special teams is going to get those points if you carry them. There are return yards. If you have a receiver that also returns kicks, he is going to get 1 point per every 10 yards for punt and kick returns. If your player loses a fumble, he loses 2 points. If the fumble recovery is in the end zone, it is +6 because it is a standard touchdown. Now, we are officially 3 seconds away from putting T-Bone on the clock. You, sir, are on the clock.
The sweet sound of football.
Oh, here it is.
Decisions. Should I do?
Yep, every 10 yards is 1 point for rushing and receiving.
Do you keep scrolling down to get to Ken Griffey?
Yeah, Griffey should be right at the very, very, very bottom.
Sweet. I gotta look at all my options here. What is it, 1,000, 1,400? How many?
You're going to draft 24 players.
Oh, no. Total players.
Total players, a lot.
2,239 total players. Tiki Bar Rib's at the bottom.
Hey, don't.
Just for those who know. Tiki's at the bottom.
2 minutes left to pick.
That's okay. I'm taking my time here. DC's anxious. If you guys can't tell, he's second pick, guys. You got to make him.
So we actually have a bunch of East Coasters that requested me to make this as fast as possible because it's already 8:30 at night for them.
Yeah, and you can't sweat the first one.
You've been on the clock for 2 weeks. You should know your pick.
Why do people take this so seriously?
Because these players you're picking today, you're going to have for the rest of your life.
Oh man, that sounds serious.
Well, I should say the rest of their careers.
Yeah, because that fantasy team would suck 20 years from now.
Right? Oh, no, Dangle, we don't play like that. We're given the full fractional.
All right, I'm going to go for winning.
Oh, Patty Mahomes is first off the board. Second off the board.
Against my son's best wishes. And to DC's delight.
Like I said, I'm not picking any Buffalo Bills. I'm picking goats.
He already coerced me into that.
And I told him, I told him, I will take either Mahomes or Allen. Whatever he doesn't take, I'm taking. And that was it.
No, really? Go Chiefs?
Yeah, we couldn't start earlier because we have West Coasters that are at work. Ooh, Burrow, followed by JJ. Look at Q. Q is like, I'm taking the number one wide receiver right off the bat, and I am going to run with it. Is swearing allowed? I mean, not really. We frown on that. All right, Doug Dreyer is up. He's on the clock.
Double D.
Let's go, Doug.
So, this was really the last baseball set that I worked on in 2020 when I started collecting again. Because I thought it was so cool. And most of these cards, you can't get them now. Most of these cards are like $10 a piece.
Yes, there is somebody that is on the clock right now that did not get out of work until 30 minutes ago.
And they're all signed.
Jalen Hurts goes to Team Dryer.
Right? So,
Dangle, fresh out of work. Hey, Dangle, did you even get to take a shower yet? Did you even get to wash yourself after that long day at work?
Just a minute. Well, I'm 11, so a few minutes, probably.
But I wanted to get every rookie from 2020, and I did want to do this set because they look like dominoes. But
Mondo is going to be up after Dangle. Mondo is waiting with bated breath to see where Dangle goes with that one.
it really became too expensive. Why would we do this? It was like Wander Franco's in there. You know, these are all like Wander's rookie card signed. But
Yeah, I don't follow baseball enough to know who these people are.
right? See, and I did. See, I followed all the young guys.
I know Logan Webb.
I was gonna say you should know a few of them. You'll know probably Luis Robert.
No.
Okay.
Actually, wait a second. No, I think Organic is supposed to be picking this one. That's right. I think Dangle traded out of this position. Organic is on the clock. I keep forgetting that these bottom right-hand names are the new picks instead of changing out the top.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's the way I collect. That's why I tell people don't set collect anymore. They like money collecting. And I'm always like, what team do you like? Oh. Bygone era. That was fun.
I am clicking off real quick. I'm going to set up my own cheat sheet so that you guys can't see it. And it looks like it's quite possible that Organic is not here.
Double with Jalen.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Air Bear has gone to organic. Mondo's like Fields, no questions, it's done. Dave, it appears is not here yet. So hopefully he gets the alert on his phone. Following Dave is, by the way, your favorite brother. I can't say mine because I'm not allowed to. But Ryan, fresh off of his surgery, feeling fine, is waiting on what possibly could be Dave's.
That makes up the track.
Hi, I'm Ryan Lemon. What the? Hi, Ryan Lemon.
Not really. We're like with friends, but nothing really
Hashtag blessed.
Oh, I'm so disgusted at what is going on with the quarterback situation.
So, Dave
Do you know where you're at?
is
On the 11th.
is
No,
not here.
you didn't.
Looks like everybody but Dave. I'm gonna text Dave, and since I do believe I have his number,
We're very upset.
and I'm gonna be like, WTF, Dave. Do do do, Dave.
That's what I was thinking of. That's what I was thinking of. I know. You throw it out.
I mean, the one I really want, I'm hoping is still there. And what's left. But like,
Four more.
I'm 4 picks.
D&D.
All right, I have sent.
It's hard.
I have sent a wake up call.
I mean, I'm hoping he doesn't come, so it just auto picks the player that shows there.
Let me see who is the. It'll auto pick whoever's on top. That'd be with him with what, Jamar Chase?
Yeah, I would be happy with that. Because
I wouldn't be angry with Jamar.
Because I'm looking at the quarterbacks that are left, and I'm very upset.
Well, I mean, you could have traded out of your spot. You didn't make any moves, did you? Oh, Dave is ticking down.
Oh, I didn't notice your shirt. Cool shirt.
Oh, and he gets Lamar.
It autoed.
Oh, you know what? He may have preset. He may have preset a cue. Ah, there you go. Smart, Dave. Presetting that cue is very smart.
You have some professionals.
Yeah, what can I say? Whoa, that is the first shocker. Bijan going in the first.
T-Law.
Jamar.
Everybody else pop lock.
T-Law.
I know. You got it?
Yeah.
Good. He's got a good
You're up. Aren't you up again?
In a moment.
You are? Who's got the last? Oh, that's right. Dangle went to the last.
Yeah.
I unfortunately don't have the pleasure of getting a full screen because it won't show on camera. So I don't get to see the last two people picking.
You can scroll.
Well, I'm cropped screen window. Yeah, I technically can.
Well, fine.
All right, I'm popping out a window and using a second one. All right, here we go. Now Dangle is up. Now I can see Dangle.
I'm not even looking.
And the first round is officially over.
Woohoo!
Jonathan Tate going in the first round, followed by CD Lamb kicking it off into the second. Steven, what are you going to match up with? Ooh, T-Law and CMC. Are you kidding me? That is a dynamic duo to cornerstone your team.
I'm happy with that.
Nice picking, Steven. And I'm not just saying that because you're in the room and can punch me in the face if I don't.
I didn't think I was gonna.
I'm not mad at that at all. Brees goes to Bourbon. He's got Chase and Brees.
All right, now it's gonna be a while.
Ryo got to pair something up with Bijan.
I know. I hate that he got this bag.
You're welcome.
We're hoping you get rid of it.
Fucking sucks, dude. Gained 5 pounds sitting in fucking chocolate.
Hey, microphone picks that up, homie. Don't worry, that's just T-Bone swearing it up in the background.
Like a sailor. Is this a football draft?
That's right. Hold on, let me break out the scotch. It's gonna be one of those nights.
Oh, I thought we were doing here. We're not selling anything.
Uh-oh. My bottle of scotch is empty. I should actually keep that bottle. It's a nice bottle. That's too late. It's in the garbage. Oh, there it is.
DC and the snacks.
There's the goods. Oh, Brown and then Walker. Wow. Okay. Mondo, what are you doing with this pick? Ooh, Austin Eckler. Talk about a good pick for a PPR. That man catches more balls than... Nope. You almost got me, Mando. I almost gave you a Jenna Jameson reference, and I am not going to do it. Cindy says, drink faster. Drinking faster is not going to make us pick faster. I'm liking my two, not going to lie. Bourbon's bragging about Brees and Chase. Dig that combo. Organic, looking to pair somebody up with Air Bear, with Doug on deck.
How many rounds?
24. We may not get through all of them tonight. We're going to get as far as we can. And then when we've reached like the 2.5, 3 hour mark, we can stop this portion of the draft, turn it into an 8 hour per section or per pick limit. That way you can pick at your leisure, i.e. you can get 8 hours of sleep and pick it up in the morning. So that is what we will be working on. But we are... Dangle says it won't let me pick Waddle. Won't let you pick Waddle. That's weird. Well, it's not your turn, it's Organic's turn. So of course you can't pick Waddle. I mean, everybody knows Dangle traded that pick to Organic. Oh, there we go. Amon-Ra, the Sun God. The Sun God goes to Organic. Tyreek to Doug. All right, Q, you shocked the world with Jefferson. How do you follow up with Jefferson? Tell me it's Kirk Cousins, and I will laugh at you. Oh, wait, this is Dangle. That's right. Dangle's got this pick. Dangle's like, I'm an idiot. No, buddy, it's okay. It's an easy mistake. The way they lay out the draft is not really user-friendly by just putting the name casually in the corner. We love you, buddy. Waddle is still there. You can take him right now, and nobody will be the wiser. Then Cindy is going to jump in and pick somebody to pair up with Burrow. I have to start thinking about my pick now, so I'm probably going to be quiet for the next two. How funny would it be if he didn't take him? And as expected, he's got the Waddle in him. A little bit of the Waddle. Kelsey! Woo! Isn't that something? I am between two picks here, but I am going to have to go with Gibbs in Detroit. I know my Detroit people are going to be pretty upset about that pick. You're welcome. T-Bone goes 2 in a row and it's back around to me. I gotta figure out what I'm doing.
Is there a way you can see, like a player you've already drafted, if what their buy is this year? So I see if they're not drafted, you could see what the buy is, but once you've
So if you click on the roster tab
yeah
and you select the player,
yeah
um,
does not
oh, it doesn't.
Did you do that?
yeah, but that doesn't show.
I'm on my thing, so. But
So like right now, looks different there. Let me see something. You
I'm
are
gonna do mine right now.
Olave.
Oh, you pick again.
Oh, there it is. Mr. Young. All 5'10" of quarterback. All right, I'm not going to be picking for a while, so I may have to reach here.
Okay, I see it. So that in the parentheses, that's their bye week.
Oh, I see.
May have to reach a little bit.
You don't want like
Pair up the buy.
so for me, Trevor Lawrence and Christian McCaffrey both have bye weeks, so week 9.
Or I can go with a safe pick.
How do you go, like, once you picked them to look at their bye week? I think that's what you're asking.
Yeah. But for me, like, so for me right here, like, it shows Jacksonville week 9, San Francisco week 9.
Ooh, I don't like this pick.
I don't know what I'm doing with my hands.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with my
I
hands.
felt like I was on a spaceship. It's just football. It's just football. No, this is baseball.
Yeah, he got it. He got it. Oh, I feel like this is a big reach, but I feel like I gotta reach. Oh, do I play it safe? Do I play it safe? Let me see who's down here. Yeah, I'm gonna play it safe.
Well, we're waiting.
Interesting.
Diggs! There's a good pick. My rationale is Garrett Wilson is going to get the lion's share from Aaron Rodgers in New York, a young guy that'll be on the roster for a while. So that is my rationale. I went with a safe pick at wide receiver.
So how are you gonna feel though when a guy just like me randomly picks dudes and beats you?
Oh, that's perfectly possible. It's actually very likely. There's nothing wrong with picking 101 next year. There's AR-15 off the board for Q. Q, who once told me AR-15 is garbage and absolutely is not the answer in Indy, but Q is an Indianapolis homer, so he is going with the hometown guy. They will have to draft a quarterback, and by then, Mario, I will trade him away. I will get him while he's hot and trade him when he's down. Cindy is prepared. She's not one of these indecisive men. Oh, look, Doug's got a chub. You can take that. I have my own. It's not that expensive.
So you like the bottle?
Fine.
Okay. There it is. Organics like Coop Cup.
Coop Cup.
I wonder if he's salty and buy it. Well, you know, if he goes for a trade, then you will see if he's salty or not.
Did you go by the house, Kai's place, and see the other books we were doing?
No, I haven't. You saw the ones that he did for us.
Devontae, then Squads. Ryo.
The Scarlet was surprisingly different than I would have anticipated. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
The different Scarlet that I've seen. That's why I like it.
Yeah.
I was like, huh. And I like how even like the Kingpin, I like how he's not doing.
Kyler. Another super tall quarterback. The guy's like on stilts. Bourbon is currently looking for Mr. Pitts. Let's hope that Kyle can get back on track this year after a disastrous season last year. Bourbon's like, DC, the heck you gotta say that for?
Are you up soon?
I'm up now.
Oh, do you think?
I'm trying to figure it
Yeah,
out.
I
I
know.
don't know.
Sometimes you gotta just roll the dice, you know? Sometimes you gotta just pick a winner. I think I got it.
And he takes T-Bone Higgins. Dangle. Dangle, dangle, dangle. Dangle's got 2 in a row.
On a Princess Leia book.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
right? I was like, how do you do a badass Leia?
That's awesome.
Just look what he did up here. And how he did the
Oh, yeah,
it goes
yeah,
over
yeah.
the book
Yeah. That's great.
for Poe Dameron.
Yeah.
Well,
That's awesome.
Still gets better. This is me working with them. This one's not done, so I can't shoot it out.
a chub on the hill and it hurts, right? He's drafting names. That's what he's doing. He's drafting names.
Darth Maul.
Yeah.
That's the giveaway piece for this break.
Okay.
So that's in the giveaway. Quite darn cool.
Nice. I mean, Vader always looks
But
great.
he's gonna do a choke. There's a hand. that chokes the hand.
Dangle-lang, dangle-lang.
Big one is this. Should be on the back end.
Now, Steven, what team does Chris McCaffrey play for?
I believe that would be the Birmingham.
Birmingham what?
Yeah.
Now, you're a huge 49ers fan, right?
No.
No. He's a fan of the black hole. He is a Raiders fan, true and true.
I am in recovery.
He's in recovery, thinking about the Bills, thinking about the Rams. Deshaun, I'm not gonna touch that one.
Full wrap around.
Yeah, that's great. And I need him to touch up the back of the Galactus and the Silver Surfer one. I need him to like splatter some paint on.
Yeah, so this is what he does to the backs now. He'll do this to your book.
Ooh, he's got his quarterbacks. Dak attack.
Oh, that's good.
Oh God, what do I do? All right, I gotta.
Yeah, man.
I'm thinking either that or that.
I would do that. That is my honest answer. So, no, that's okay. Deshaun will touch you first. Whoa, Doug with a zinger.
You think I shouldn't go second quarterback here?
Not that one.
Okay.
So I have been asked to give advice. I am giving 100% non-biased advice. I put that on my son's name. I am going to give non-biased advice for those who are asking. Everybody at the Doug says everybody in the office stop touching his stuff. Well, that's not possible because it's your office. And what's up, Q?
There's a stepmother quote in there somewhere.
Yeah. I'm gonna rub my toes on your drum set. That's it. That's the one I would have went with of the two that you showed me. I'm not gonna say who the other one is because that would be rude for the person who picks it.
Well, and I mean, I know there's issues with that, but if
Hey, Jacobs had a banner year. You cannot argue with Jacobs' output. And and you're a homer, so you get to root for your own guy.
but I don't want to.
He's like, I don't want to. Those heartless bastages that left us. I have a couple that I'm eyeballing and wondering if they are going to fall to me.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I should have gone a different position here.
Yeah, so he's doing this stuff like this. Now.
Yeah,
And then he splatters on all of them.
yeah,
He's putting overspray. And then he takes the color. Yeah, every book has this now in the back.
yeah.
That way it handles any errant
Mm-hmm.
paint issue that they're going to downgrade you for.
Yeah, well, it's family friendly.
Really quick.
ETN goes to Bourbon.
Urban still doesn't have a quarterback.
Bourbon does not have a quarterback in a 2-quarterback league.
choice.
He'll be coming.
That's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it works out.
He'll be coming for my short quarterback anytime. We'll trade bait.
There you go.
Daddy's trade bait. He's just throwing up bombs.
I'm earmarking my players right now, which is why I can't share screen with you. Well, that's right. You don't need to. However, I will tell you, you will find quickly that 2 quarterbacks is the way to go. With that said, I do not have my second yet. So I am not necessarily speaking my own truth, so to speak.
Sorry, you can pick Ryan Tannehill. He's still playing, right?
I don't know. That's a good question. Is Tanny still around?
Right.
What's Tanny doing? King Henry goes to King Mando, or Mondo as it should be. Ooh, throwing stuff at me.
Apparently, I wasn't that good at baseball.
All right, Doug's got Hertz Hill Chubb. The old Hertz Hill Chubb.
Churchill Chubb. That guy fought a war somewhere.
Churchill. Winston?
Coolwhip? Coolwhip?
Cool Whip. DK. CJ. All right, Free Castle, you gotta get somebody with a initials for a name now. Tannehill's still in Tennessee.
There you go.
Ooh, Carbonet. I like that pick. I think he's going to take a lot of carries away from Walker. All right, let's see where I am. All right, I'll hold out on that. Let's see where I am here. Let's go right there. Drake London, high percentage catches there. Hey, trades are a thing. Just saying. I don't even have the trade thing open. I have to see if I can supplement it on my phone. Because I'm not even looking at the trade room. DeAndre, now of Philly, formerly of Detroit. Swifty's going to find his groove in Philly. Kittle. Getting a little bit of Kittle in there.
A little bit.
All right, so now I am at a crossroads. Do I put my money where my mouth is and grab that quarterback, or do I just roll with one like our dear friend Bourbon here? Or do I snatch somebody else off the board? I am going to go a different route. I am actually going to throw a question mark in. $24 spots. 24 spots, 24 picks. Oh, that's right. The concert is there. Yep, that's true. How do I feel about that person? Not good enough. I don't like any of these people. Who are these people? I don't know who these people are.
I'm going to feel that way in a couple rounds.
Right. All right. I am going to reach. We're going to go Addy. I think Addison is a great pair with JJ. You are going to get Thielen's production plus out of him. Bourbon is like, how are you reaching on Addison? Well, I'm actually not. Addison was slated as the next five picks. KP's like, he's picking Addison. I like complimentary receivers. I also like slot receivers. Spoiler alert, I will be targeting slot receivers later in this draft. Go ahead and tell me I'm not. QJ the body catcher. We are going to need to work on him and his hands outside of the circumference. But a physical freak specimen, QJ. Targeting Peyton's slot receiver was always a quality pick. There are a couple of teams that specifically throw lion's share targets to the slot. I know those teams. And I had a few of their receivers in one of my other leagues. And sold them for a pretty penny. Welcome to the Freak Castle. That's right. That makes sense now. I mean, Carbonet is an absolute freak show of a human. QJ is a freak show as well. Kelsey dominant in what he does. You'll be able to get a couple more years out of Kelsey before he's done, so that's nice. Debo, he Debo'd him. Got some Debo and some DK with a chubby on the hill that hurts.
I think I'm going kicker next.
Kicker? That's a terrible idea. I was going to say, but I was like, no, I promised to give great advice, so I can't even joke about bad advice. Kicker would be terrible. Now, taking a kicker in the 11th round because you think your other 10 are the bee's knees, that's a different story. That's cocky. But I would not take one. Who do you think you are? The Raiders? Oh, the death stare. I wish you guys could see the death stare. That's Steven's leaving. He's out the door. He gone. He gone. Steven, come back.
He says, no more. I don't want no more.
I am done with you. Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh, that's all my shit, dude. Shit here.
Yeah, you got some goodies, man. Welcome to the goodie room.
Welcome to the goodie room. Yes, sir. Always goodies at DCD.
I'll put these right here after I finish reading them.
Good story.
Yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna have to buy. I realize I don't have 7.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7,
Oh, I'm
or
a
5,
bad
6,
friend.
7,
I'm a bad friend.
or 5, 6, 8. No, I think the 7 didn't have the crazy amount of. Yeah. So now that the trade with Q is complete, I got Waddle and Jackson for CD, and I'm definitely not mad. No, man, I wouldn't be mad either. That is a pretty quality pickup. Yeah, I'm going to say that Q probably wants to have that one back.
I got all those done too. I do the whole set.
Oh,
See, the whole.
yeah.
Wow.
I know those cards.
Don't you? But then I also got the second print done. Very cool. I love that second print book. But those cards. My childhood.
Yeah.
The Bagley Eye, right?
Yeah.
He just did it different. It's so funny because they're talking to a guy. And I go, yeah. I go, it's this kid, like when I read it was like McFarland, Larson, Bagley.
Mm-hmm.
That was a really big thing.
Yeah.
Like people don't remember that motion when that you do.
Mm-hmm.
But in the comic book world, that was.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to other kids, like, oh yeah, I remember that. But people just don't forget.
Yeah.
Like Bagley was really a big part of that because he took.
Uh-oh, Mondo's ticking down. He got Dallas, followed by TJ. The run has begun.
Larson just went off, right? I'd be another guy.
Hey, dude. How about an original Bagley page for $3.25?
Hold it. I don't want you to throw your phone because I'm not ready to catch. I'm sorry. That's what I was just saying. Like, yeah, I've seen this page. It's amazing. His pages are surprisingly cheap.
Yeah.
Find a Spider-Man one.
Oh, no, you're not getting... This is a Spider-Man one.
Is Spider-Man on it?
Yeah, that's... briefly?
Yeah.
I've got 4 Bagley pages from Ultimate Spider.
I'm surprised because I talk to people a lot. I am surprised Bagley stuff's very obtainable.
All right, Ryo is up. The TE run has begun.
$3.75 for a page, like. Me?
Oh, no. I was saying, yeah,
Bagley's
that's
a really
something.
good
Yeah.
price. And I've been looking because I see some on eBay like that. I've been looking for one that has obviously
Yeah.
that's going to cost you probably double, right? For a nice $1,000 for a nice one, I'd imagine. But there's so much good stuff out there. Oh. There's so much stuff that hasn't even been drawn yet that I want.
Javante. Rumor has it Javante is going to be ready for training camp. Granted, he's going to be ready to be drinking Gatorade and continuing to rest, but he'll be there and ready for training camp. And it could be a very big year for him in an offense led by Peyton, if his knee is right for week 1. But it's not a big deal. Pirine is there to pick up the slack until he's 100%, and then you've got a little thunder and lightning. I like it. Bourbon is taking a kicker here. He's just trying to figure out what kicker he's taking.
Janikowski.
Janikowski, Seabass. Kick his Seabass.
Laces out.
DJ Moore, brand new wide receiver for Chicago. Part of that big trade to get the number 1 overall pick. Woo, Mr. Maya. I like it. The baby Gronk in the house. And then there was Dangle for 2 in a row.
2 in a row is hard to do.
It is.
It is a very hard position to be in.
A lot of people think they want that spot to pick, but when push comes to shove, it is not an easy place to be in.
Not bad for my first time.
Like the back seat of a Volkswagen Beetle. Pretty uncomfortable place. Shout out to all my Mallrat fans. Yeah, Jedi, I agree 100%. Absolutely. DJ Moore is a solid pick. I got no qualms with that one by Bourbon. Rumor has it Dangle just texted me. He's going kicker to make sure that he has that backup ready. It's Funko Pops, dude. They're all the rage.
I don't have the room. I don't have the room for this.
Not a lot of room, no.
Even comic books, I'm looking at them with a stern eye.
Oh, see, Cindy, it's Dangle. It's Dangle, Cindy. Blame Dangle. Dangle-lang, Dangle-lang. Ooh, Tua Tagovailoa. If he can keep his head on his shoulders, that's a solid pick with that offense. He has new A-chain, or A-chain, or A-chain, however it's pronounced. Either A-chain or A-chain. I've heard it both ways. So A-chain, who is a speedster. You're going to see A-chain playing slot and catching a lot of balls out the backfield. I feel like Dangle has a lot of quarterbacks, and he plans on selling some mid-season. He's going with the take all the QBs and corner the market for trading. Ooh, Steven goes, "Aw, poop, it's my turn." I think he had Cook on his radar.
No, I had a plan until it was my pick, and now I'm questioning my plan.
Ah, that's right. You're just questioning your plan. Well, I mean, I can't do it for you, but I can give you help if you ask.
Well, that's not good.
Okay.
Jameson Williams suspended for 6 games of the season.
Yeah, Jameson Williams is suspended for the first 6 games for gambling on company property. It was not gambling for football. He was actually gambling another sport. But the NFL rules state that while gambling is legal at most places, you cannot gamble while on stadium property. Dangle, I definitely know that grabbing a ton of quarterbacks in startup is a strategy that quite a few people have employed. It is not a bad strategy. You have a very high chance of getting really good trades later in the season for that. You are not allowed to gamble in the NFL stadiums sponsored by DraftKings. Yeah, right? Exactly. Yeah, talk about poopy. Talk about something that is one side of your mouth. Ooh, Goff is a sneaky good pick right there. I like that pick. Daniel Jones. There we go. Bourbon's got the Jones.
I was going earlier.
Yeah. Well, I'm like,
Ryo is up.
I was debating between that and the wide receivers. Right now, I have one. The wide receivers are so hit and miss.
Yeah, I know. But they can hit.
Like if you don't have like one of the top 5 and it's kind of good, then you're just a guy.
Have you seen this Marvel?
All he had to do was walk across the street. It's true.
This?
That's it.
It's just cards, but
Okay.
what it is it's a whole app of digital cards. It's free. You can put money in it. There's money stuff, but inside here, I'll show you mine. This is just the base set. It has different versions of the base set, but you can also get other variants. But these are. I'll show you some. Oh, come on. He's getting the rare and the the super rare ones. They get some that are like, where are the tarot card ones? These are all sold out already, but they're all numbered. There's certain little amounts to them.
Danny Dimes, Danny Dimes is solid. He's actually one of the quarterbacks that I was looking at for taking a little bit later, but obviously that did not fall to me in the 7th or 8th round where I would have liked it. But solid pick by Bourbon. Danny Jones, the offensive renaissance of the Giants, due by the fact Dayball has showed up in there. Western New York native and former offensive coordinator for the Buffalo Bills, really shows that you can take a quarterback with great skills and make him even better with just a little bit of work. Damian Pearson, Ramondre Stevenson, a little mini run on running backs again. This is where the meat of the draft really happens. This is where you kind of start figuring out where you're going and what you're doing.
I wish there was like a way to like, you know how like it lists like the players, like in their projected draft positions. I wish there was a way you can like be like, I don't want this person on my board.
Delete.
Yeah.
Delete. I don't want to look at this guy's. I don't want to look at Tom Brady's face. Somebody delete Tom Brady out of here.
Yeah.
So I made a late trade in my other league for Tom Brady just so that I could be the one to cut him the final time. That is how much I hate Tom Brady.
Till he comes back again.
And technically, if he comes back, I get him back because I cut him and he retired. If you cut somebody that retired in our other league and they come back, you get them back. Now, I would get him back again just to cut him again. That would be the only reason that I would pick him back up. I would be like, hey, he unretired. He's mine now. And then they'd give him back to me and I just cut him immediately. I'm like, all right, now I'm fine now. Now he's done. Zay, I like that Zay Flowers pick. Zay is a very talented human being. And I think he is going to help them push that ball downfield and allow Jackson to not have to scramble as much. Jackson needs to continue to concentrate on throwing the ball like he did the year before last. But Zay, that is a good one. I am a holder of I was absolutely gutted when I found out they had Zay because I had Rashad Bateman and I thought Bateman was going to have his renaissance after the injury. But Flowers is basically like, dang, there you go. Dangle, thanks, man. Kind of sick making it being an Eagles fan. Yeah. Yeah, where are all the Eagles players? Oh, they're sprinkled. Okay. Organic is up. Now, the good news is this is the only big draft I have to worry about. Judy, speaking of slot receivers, Judy may see the slot. Cam Akers. Oh, who figured Doug would take Cam Akers? It's the pit, man. And now it's time for me. Dalton Kincaid to match with my Josh Allen. Mixon and Pickens. There you go. And now we're back again. Do I pick a splash pick or do I reach? Is it too early to reach? It is too early to reach. I have faith in him. Isaiah Pacheco, 7th round pick, big time speed, and the ability to make it work as the RB in KC. I want to see Pacheco's growth this year. Rams get 2 big boys back in the middle of their line. It's going to help Akers out. I agree 1,000%, Doug. Akers is ready to be back to form and absolutely killing it. That's right. You have to throw your loyalty out. It is true. Unless your team happens to be a Super Bowl caliber team. Then, I mean, you're just picking the best man available. I feel like for Q, it's got to be at least a running back or tight end pick here. He's got stacked wide receivers, big time QBs, and young ones at that. If they pan out, he has got some big time W's coming.
It's fun.
It's informative. Ooh, there's a chain. Chain. Now, that is a risky pick. Rumor has it Dalvin Cook is headed to Miami. We are going to see after June 1st when his alleged cut from Minnesota is going to happen. But A-Chain, high-level player when it comes to his intangibles, as well as the fastest, I believe, running back in this year's draft. Russell. It's Russell Wilson.
How many rounds does baseball have?
What do you mean?
Draft.
Whatever you choose. How many players are on a team? So you take the players on the team, double it, and then usually add 4. I took the 11, doubled it, added 2. I'm adding another. Oh, yeah, I should probably announce that now. Next year, I will be adding 2 extra roster slots for the draft. The draft is 4 rounds, which means you'll still have to cut 2 players to draft next year. So keep that in mind. You will get 2 extra spots for next year's draft. There will be a total of 26 players on your team next year. Good point, man. Thank you.
I'm just here for the support.
I'm just here so I don't get fined. I'm just here so I don't get fined.
What are we talking about?
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
What are we doing?
Practice.
Practice? Practice? Have you seen the new commercial with them in it? What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Yeah. Although I was
So-
thinking, I was like, is this getting a little dated?
No, because we all got it.
No taxi squad. That's right. No
My
taxi
son
squad.
knows Alvin. He knows.
Playoffs? Playoffs? You're talking playoffs? Playoffs?
Speaking of playoffs, basketball playoffs have been really good.
What's basketball?
Man, it's this thing with a round ball that they bounce. Unbelievable.
Yeah?
Yeah, tall guys played. It's unbelievable.
No
You
kidding.
should see. Yeah. It's a
So
whole
all
room.
you have to do is hit the gene pool lottery and be tall and you can play that sport?
And be athletic and be hyper strong.
Manute Ball will challenge that statement.
You don't think he's strong? I guarantee he can lift a car.
He left a car. How'd you matchbox car?
It's a car. Just on leverage alone. Just on leverage alone.
There it is.
Leverage, right? Obviously, he can lift stuff more than us.
Oh, Steven's got his concentration face on.
Urban took my pick.
Oh, Berman took his pick. He had Watson all queued up. Dang, homie. That's no good.
Is there okay? I've read the player profile.
Yeah.
Is there something I'm missing?
So he just came off of a year suspension for gambling, but for all intents and purposes, he's fully cleared to play, and he's supposed to be in really great shape according to team reports.
Okay, that's all I needed to know.
According to his parole officer.
And he actually was one of the few people, Calvin Ridley's, who we're talking about, just got picked. He actually came out and said, yes, I did it. I gambled. It was not on my team, but I did gamble. I 100% own the fact. He is not Altuve. He actually said, yes, I did it. And you have to tip your hat to the man. He made a mistake. A young man makes a mistake and owns it on television and says, yes, it was me. I have respect for somebody like Mark McGwire. Yes, I did it. It was me. Sosa has still yet to admit,
But
giant head, completely different.
it took Mark McGwire having to go to Supreme Court to admit it.
Yeah, how about that Canseco guy? How about Canseco?
That guy admitted it.
He's like, yeah,
I wrote a book.
I like needles in my butt.
Well,
I think wasn't that the title of my book? Needles in My Butt by Jose Canseco, brother of Ozzy.
Brother of Ozzy is what you should talk about.
That's right. Everyone's like, well, Ozzy's his identical twin. They should be the same people. Well, one put a needle in his butt. The other one put in the work.
Truth.
And that's why he couldn't hit the fastball. All right, Dangle-Lang doubling up. Who are you taking? Probably two more quarterbacks. He is going to go with an 11 quarterback team. Unfortunately, he can only start two of them. He is hoping for some trades before week 1. He's going Aaron Rodgers and Jameis Winston. Ooh, Dalton Schultz. That is a very good pick. Houston's tight end. You always want to look at the tight ends of rookie quarterbacks. I read a stat somewhere at some time in my life that says a rookie quarterback that may not be ready to push the ball down the field will lean on the outman, which more often than not is either a running back or a tight end. So tight ends in a PPR on a rookie team are very, very sneaky good picks.
I don't know what you're saying, but I like the sound of it.
I don't know, dude, my hands right
I felt
now.
like that on a spaceship. He's got two first names. That's so good.
Oh, the only good thing you ever did was have a hot daughter.
So many lines you can't say.
I know, right?
So many good ones.
Come at you like a spider monkey.
I like what they're talking to you, Chip. They're winners. They can say what they want.
If you don't chew Big Red, then poop
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Well, hopped up a Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
All right, sorry, that's the wrong sport. What were some football quotes we can have? Some football quotes.
Ho the Tiger? Ho that tiger.
What was it? What was the movie?
Rudy?
Was it Longest Yard? The remake?
Hey, what's a good football movie, though? Let's have that conversation.
Any given Sunday.
Any Given
Okay.
Sunday, yeah.
Okay, let's have
Yeah.
that conversation.
I'm not letting her up till she starts. Oh, wait, I can't say that one on camera.
But again, any given Sunday.
Yeah.
There's so many great lines out of that one.
Yeah, if we get out of this alive, I'm going to do a jig.
Good old LT, man. Sharknado.
Yep.
That's a great movie.
The Replacements.
Okay, replacement Keanu.
Yeah, gotta have heart. Gotta have heart.
That wasn't counted. What was that?
Ooh, double tight end. See, he's working the premium. I like it. D-Hop. Now, that is a man who goes up and snatches the ball right out of the air. I know, because the Bills were on a losing end of one of his ball handling jumps.
I feel like I got a couple reaches with these wide receivers, but if they hit,
Yeah.
Now, this is where all the money's made in the draft, right?
This is the meat of the draft. This is really where you have to weigh your pros and your cons. Yeah, Doug's like the replacements, absolutely. So the longest yard's like, I don't care, just don't eat me. That was when the lineman walked, can I play football? I don't care what you do, just don't eat me.
sorry, Derek.
Dude, Steve, I had D-Hop queued, but went Walla instead.
Did you guys ever see The Draft with Kenneth Costner?
Oh, The Draft is such a good movie.
I was like, that's another one, right?
Is it called The Draft?
I thought so, wasn't it?
I don't remember. Trey Lance. That is a. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it.
Yeah, you should.
It's a ballsy pick. That is a ballsy pick by Bourbon. Either he is going to beat out Purdy or he is going to be on another team
And Darnold.
by week 6. I think Darnold starts week 1. I think they trade Lance and Purdy comes in when Darnold inevitably fails.
You guys know a lot about football.
This
I feel
is,
overwhelmed.
I know football like you know baseball. I will actually say I am going to wager because I can go back into the 70s for football. Granted, you can go into the 1700s.
1860s
Got
guys.
to run on a QB.
And we got a QB run. Lance, Cousins, and Levis. Levis, don't forget, Levis drinks coffee with mayonnaise.
Draft Day is a good movie.
Yeah.
Draft Day, that's the name. Thanks, Doug.
Doug called it.
Thanks, Doug.
That's a good movie.
We love you, Doug. We wish you were here.
Wish you were here, Doug.
Happy birthday tomorrow. I'm coming your way, buddy.
Oh, birthday in like less than 6 hours.
Hey, speaking of that, I can show everybody, anybody that would care that's still with us, your birthday gift to Doug.
Oh yeah. I could pop that up. I have a trade proposal. I'm probably not gonna like it if it's coming from Q.
Keep going.
It's probably hot garbage.
I believe the answer is yes, Doug.
Does Levis's girlfriend come with him? Absolutely.
Aw. I think that's what everybody's asking. Wasn't that his sister, though?
All right, here is. Oh yeah, let me. Michael wants to know if you're going there tonight.
Yes.
How about that beauty?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Doug.
And on that note,
Yeah.
cool crisp.
Cool whip.
Cool crisp Coors Light.
And now these are yours, right?
Yeah, these are the first ones.
Including the first ones
Yeah.
ever done by Kai.
Yeah. My two favorite characters.
Now, didn't one of them actually end up premiering in the other one's comic?
Yeah.
Famously?
Yes, and it's debatably as well too because 180 is a true origin of Wolverine, not 181. People overpay for that book too much.
Let's see, what do we get here? I give up. Oh, I get that. And he gets that and that. Oh, goodness, Q.
Oh, Aaron Rodgers going that deep, that's crazy.
I mean, he's got like 1 year left, maybe.
Oh, I forgot your Dynasty.
Yeah.
I'm like sitting there going like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
We have a trade. I am now on the clock.
Oh.
I am giving up my 10th and 11th round pick for this right here. I don't have anybody in mind. I mean, I just like the fact that I have 3 picks in the next 6. So I feel like that helps me top load my draft a little bit.
I thought my wife was getting me food.
I'm killing this box right now.
Hey, that's you are welcome,
I haven't
gentlemen. I'm sorry I didn't have more snacks for you.
do. Besides, you're saving our lives.
Well, I thought
This chocolate and crackers.
I thought Maddie was getting food.
No, it didn't happen. Yeah, I might text that though. Make sure they're okay.
Well, she sent me a text.
Oh, then it's worse. So she really is ignoring you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh. You're getting annoyed.
And no joke, yes, those are delicious. By the way, these pink apple and lemon.
Right?
I'm all in.
Right? Very good.
Very good.
What we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen, is my
Our new
new
sponsor.
our new favorite flavor. Whenever I can find this, I get it. Pink apple and lemon. Absolutely delicious.
Like it's 16
Highly
food,
recommend.
But they're loyal. They're loyal.
Yes.
Good drink. DC knows his water.
Oh, I'm back up again. Sorry, I was too busy not paying attention.
Who's that quarterback you took?
Desmond Ridder, quarterback of Atlanta. Yeah, I like him. They didn't draft anybody to replace him yet. So Ayukin. Ridder.
The old Ayuk again, huh?
Yeah, Ayukin. Desmond Ridder has legs. He can scramble. And in the offense that they have, you have Pitts, you have London, you have Bijan for him to be dumping the balls to. He's not going to be asked to do a lot, so it's a good young quarterback, in my opinion, that could have a pretty decent career in Hotlanta. Oh, Juju. Got the bad juju. And now it's back to me again.
Ooh, he does not have a team currently.
Who? Zeke?
Real?
He'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
Somebody will put some money on him.
He won't be there that long though, so that's all right.
It's fine.
We're in the meat of life.
Yeah.
Did I have somebody queued up here? I did not have anybody queued up here. Okay.
Doug, if you can hear me, Maddie is not currently in the building.
Maddie is not in the building. The ladies have left. All right, where am I here? Oh, I know exactly where I need to go. Is this... All right, I'm reaching. I'm admitting I'm reaching here. I am stating that I'm reaching here. This pick is a reach. But I don't think I care.
I'm more interested in their box design.
Why aren't you picking? There we go. No, that's not it. There it is. Okay. Miles trying to fill in the void left by Mr. CMC. Christian Kirk going to Cindy. Yeah, just the 3 of us, Doug. The ladies and Jimmy have left. That's right. Dangle says, you guys are stinking up the place. She had to go get some fresh air.
Pretty much.
Obviously, you are aware I had tacos for breakfast. Not even fresh tacos. They're reheated from 2 days ago.
Moira.
Q seriously thinking about a kicker there.
40th anniversary.
Oh, it's a lot smaller than I thought it would be.
This ain't drying nothing.
It's not. It's a tapestry. It's for wall hanging.
Tapestries?
It's a tapestry.
I'm here to see your
Oh,
tapestries.
it looks good though. That's good looking. Yeah,
Yeah, look good.
That looks nice.
that is nice. I just
Thanks,
thought
guys. I feel better.
I thought it was
I'll
bigger.
iron it. Put it up in my bathroom.
Iron it and frame it, man, like the old felts. Like the old...
Don't tease me.
you know it's a good idea.
B18 and BF felts. Yes, I collected the whole set. That's
Oh,
what I
and-
called them. The B standard for the designation by verdict back in 1910.
See, this is why I love hanging out with Doug and Trevor. I could say something like, potato chip. You know, the potato chip was created in 1694 when somebody accidentally drank the slice. And I'll get the, like, in the La Brea tar pits and then ate it, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, wow.
Well, we lived in museums most of our lives, so I'm just saying it's kind of hard when everybody's like,
When you own and run a museum, you tend to learn
and
things.
you hang out with other museum folk. It's kind of a thing. Other museum folk hang out together. Run a museum.
Doug said, I heard BF2 felts.
You have no idea. We were.
Yes, you did.
We were. The
And every variant of color that Chad said, oh no, that comes in this color, and people are like, no, it don't. I heard the story. Nice. That's a very nice shirt. Dude. That's very nice.
woo.
Doug had said that supposedly one of the professionals about the felts came to see the collection and was like, that doesn't exist in this color. And he's like, I have 3. Would you like to see them? And showed and schooled the man, the professional, the book writer, on what actually existed.
That was on the regular.
Let's go Kraken. We're still alive. Ooh, Trey Burks. That's a solid pick, Q. I dig it. What I like about Traylon Burks is he has asthma, so he can legally take lung steroids in the NFL, and it's completely okay. Oh, he doing a little striptease? You gonna show Daddy the goods? Oh, you guys.
You're gonna call it that?
Oh yeah, baby. Here we go. T-Bone's got his shirt off, waving it around above his head like a terrible towel. I wish I don't have any dollar bills.
I think DC needs a date.
Will you take my business card?
Yeah. All right. Hey, make a little money while I'm here.
Yeah.
Let's do it. I'm down.
You all wish you were here.
I can stretch before we go.
We're gonna switch the stream from
We're
Twitch to
gonna-
OnlyFans.
The OnlyFans break. Let's do it. Look at so this was the shirt for those who don't remember. This was the shirt that he actually got in the case draft that we did. I told you guys it was a nice shirt.
It's a pretty nice shirt. Gotta be honest with you. That was a sneaky pick. Thanks, man.
Gabe Davis, Dave, nice pick, man. This is a make or break year. He needs to make it.
Hey, Maddie chimes into the chat.
Hello, Maddie.
How about that?
Hello, Mel. Hello, Jimmy. Alvin Kamara. Lights, Kamara, action.
Oh.
Yeah, buddy. You know, I came here early to do all my shipping, so I wouldn't have to come here Tuesday, but it looks like I'll be here Tuesday.
What happens when you have fun?
Do we have any new products coming out on Wednesday?
Not this next Wednesday, no.
What are we doing next Wednesday?
Nothing.
So maybe I'm just going to take Tuesday off since I'm here today and I'll ship on Wednesday. Hey, does anybody... Yeah, no, that's not fair to them. Never mind. I'll be here. I'll be here.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'll be here. It's not fair to make you guys wait a day longer.
Wait, we were supposed to order food? Are we ordering a pizza? Is that what we're doing?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, apparently I've been getting.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I didn't know what I was doing. I thought it was...
Oh, that's a priority box with a name written on it. Amari Cooper for Dangle.
You should see my house. I love these guys.
Time to take the dogs for a walk. Dangle is picking.
My neighbor had his comic book collection, or not his, a family member's comic book collection brought over to me and to go through.
Yeah.
And I had it for months, and I'd never really gone through it just because it was modern.
Yeah.
90s.
Yeah.
Nothing. Some 80s in there. So, anyways, about a month and a half ago. You're good. Whose turn is it?
It's Dangle. Dangling. He likes to take the full
Announce me.
3 minute. Oh, Jordan Love. That could be a solid pick there. Dangle. He's got all the tools. Can they make it work?
Oh, we're getting crackers and cheese.
Oh.
Cheese grommet.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm having a steak later then.
I get what I want.
I want to know who's going to pick a hooker. When is a hooker going to be on the board? Hendon Hooker of Detroit, the rookie, is still available. Who's picking a hooker?
A rookie hooker?
A rookie hooker. Now, see, if you draft Brock Purdy and Hendon Hooker, your team could be Purdy Hooker.
You have a pretty hooker?
Purdy Hooker, yeah.
You got a rookie pretty hooker.
How many QBs can you start? 2.
I'll get another.
Tony. That's actually a really good pick. They are saying Tony could very easily take over that Tyreek spot and yak the whole game. I like that pick. I have about a half hour before my next pick. So I'm just going to
Actually,
cheerlead
that was
everybody
a pick.
else.
I was just like, I was milking them a little bit.
Ooh, Chase in Chicago.
You see Guardians?
You?
Oh, unbelievable. And I say it to so many people that are hating on it, and I'm like, what? Okay, then I'd love to ask later, like, maybe even now, what?
You have or have not?
I have, and I wasn't a fan.
Yeah, what?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we can.
Kevin P. West already said I'm not allowed to talk to him anymore because of my. So I can't go into it because part of the reasons I don't like it are major spoilers.
Sure. Yeah, we can talk off stream.
Understood.
But off stream, I have a. For those who will sit and listen to me go through it, I have a solid reason. Now, here's what I will say that doesn't involve
Guardians,
spoilers.
like comic book guy.
Here's what I will say about it that doesn't have spoilers. And yes, we are talking about Guardians 3 again, because every time I'm in the room, somebody reminds me that I didn't like the movie as much.
You reminded us.
It's okay. It's not that I didn't like the movie. It was a very entertaining movie. It was a well-made movie. The cinematography was fantastic. The effects were fantastic. The base story and character arcs, for most of the character arcs, were magnificent. It ran a little bit longer than it needed to. Some of that stuff could have been swept under. Gunn was like, hey, I'm leaving. I'm going to do all the stuff I want to do before I go, and you guys are just going to be left with it. I don't think it should have been PG-13. James was quite shocked by
the body gore was
a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
That was a lot.
That is
that's a
an
good
R
point.
movie. That is an R movie.
That's a good point.
And that's kind of, I'm not shocked by it. I mean, I was in the military. I've seen real dead bodies. That doesn't bother me. But what it was, yeah. See, nothing I'm saying is spoilers. It was graphic. The language was, I don't mind language. It was way rougher than any non-Deadpool movie in the MCU.
Yeah, the first F-bomb.
So
For no reason.
technically not the first. There was a post-credit scene in X-Men, which is technically not MCU,
that doesn't
but
count.
is Marvel.
Yeah.
It's not the first Marvel
Sorry, no, yeah,
X-bomb. It's the first MCU F-bomb.
Yeah.
It is 8.3 out of 10 right now. See, if it was the greatest Marvel movie ever, it would be a 10 out of 10.
Didn't say that.
I would give it a 9.
Yeah, I think for me, honestly,
I really enjoyed it.
the movie's definitely in that threshold for me. It's Probably top 10 movie for Marvel.
I-
But it's not a high bar. That's not a high 10.
Yeah. I'm not saying I didn't enjoy myself at the movie.
Winter Soldier is still my favorite.
OG Captain America, I think, is the most complete film for me from the series.
Says all the nostalgic nerds in here. We are all homers for nostalgia. Iron Man, the first Iron Man, to me, is probably one of the most purest movie ever made.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Purdy, then Stafford. And Doug goes with the homer.
But for me, I think, like I said, that first Iron, and it just nostalgia again. Like me and my son went to it. It was an epic journey. We fell in love. And then the final one for me was, dude, Endgame. I mean, how do you not have the anticipation for that movie alone? The world
Yeah.
was
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
ravis. And that's why I say no Marvel movie will beat that, because that moment in cinema was a perfect melding pot of everybody just wanting to go to the movies.
Yeah.
And now everything else is all tainted just because of COVID and all this other drama. And that stuff was pre-streaming. So again, that's why everybody tries to debate this era of baseball is better, or this era of sport, this era of a thing, or this is better. I'm like, it's not. It's different. So to debate it, is it comparable?
You're up next.
Thanks. That means he's up.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I traded the picks away.
Oh yeah.
Oh, good enough.
Yeah.
And for me,
I got Q's 8th round pick for my 10th and 11th. So I don't pick again until 12. But for me, that was my quarterback too, that I was probably going to get at 10 anyway, because nobody was going to pick Ritter. So I grabbed him early, knowing he wouldn't be there when I got back, and then took my normal picks to grab Ayuk and Sanders. So one of the few picks that I actually will say Q did a great job on. Although Q will tell everybody he just robbed me blind. And put in the chat how small my PP is.
I won't profess to be like a draft strategist, but I always feel like if there's someone on the board that you really like and you really want, and it's a need,
Go get him.
if it's early,
Yeah.
if it's quote unquote early, whatever, just do it.
I have more faith in Desmond Ritter than the pundits do. And there's a very small sample size for Ritter because he is a mid-round quarterback where he was drafted. And he only had a handful of games at the end of the year, taking over from Mariota. But my basis for that pick is the coaches got to see what he did in those final 6 games and decided not to draft a first-round quarterback. What they decided to do was get Bijan Robinson to help him. That lets me know that they have faith in what Ritter can do. Now, if Trey Lance goes there, I might be in a bit of a pickle, Dick. Nope, it's still Q. Yeah.
but yeah, no, I go back to the Marvel thing because for me, I always say this to my kids about any movie when they debate it and start getting, you want an opinion, which I love people having about it. I'm like, was it worth your $12? Nowadays, $20, whatever it is. Was it worth your $15?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's like you have a good time.
Mingo!
Like,
Well, it's a different conversation. Sorry to interject. Didn't our wives say that we were going to dinner after this was over anyway?
I don't know.
Because did they just go to eat and then we're going to go eat again? Is that what just happened?
I think they went to go explore because she was sending me pictures at the comic book store.
Oh, okay. Oh, the first kicker is off the board. Round 11. Wow. Cindy is confident that her starting lineup is set. It's kicker time. Cindy, I like where your head's at. That confidence is chef's kiss.
I know this is a lot more. We definitely do this with baseball, so I feel better. I'd really do a lot better at baseball.
Yeah. Well, man, if you want to commission a league,
No, I don't.
I'll join because I don't know anything about baseball anymore. I quit.
Can you run a fantasy league in time? Like run an old time league?
Will Clark still playing?
Funny story about Will Clark because I love Will at the Rails, one of my favorite players. But there's a reason.
I got a story for you too.
There's a funny story because Will Clark just did an interview, and the interview had a guy named Jazz Chisholm. Jazz Chisholm's this young.
Yeah, Jazz.
Okay, yeah. So Jazz, when he went and hit a home run, he goes around the base. He does like 15 different things, right? Stutter steps. He does a gritty. He does a self posy. He does a pause. He does the.
That's not necessary.
He does like 15 different times, right? And at the end of the thing, he's grittying out right before he touches the base. Tap tap poses and then hits the bat. And he's going through each thing, and this announcer is doing a side by side with him, going, "Hey, Will," and Will's watching this. The announcer's giving everything he does. At the end of it, he goes, "Hey, Will, so back in 1989, what would you have done to this guy?" He goes, "Well, to be honest with you, I probably would have waited at least one game, and then we would have just hit the bleep out of him. Literally, we probably would have thrown him in 15 different times by every different pitcher we had." And he goes, "If that didn't work and they got wind of that, I would have been on first base, and we would have thrown over to him probably 6 or 7 times, and I would have hit him so hard. We wouldn't have tagged him out because I didn't want to. I wanted to keep him there for the plan." And he goes, "I would have tagged him so hard, so many times at the elbow, he'd been screaming to everybody who would care. I would hit him in his arm, I'd hit him in his head, I'd slap him in his back with the ball. We would throw it back at him a million times." And I'm just like, damn right.
Yeah.
Damn right. And
Yeah.
my son watches basketball every time, and a guy dunks on the way they do basketball.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you in baseball? You getting hit? Like,
Yeah. It's actually called, and I'll say it on camera because this is different. It's called balls in the face. That's literally the balls in the face. That's the dunk.
No. Baseball, you definitely get something in your face. Yeah. It definitely would hurt a lot more. Because for me, I find that to be funny when nowadays baseball, hey, let the kids play and all that stuff. I'm like, yeah, there's a little sportsmanship thing though too, right? So,
Yeah.
But nevertheless, Will Clark.
So I got this. Okay. So little kid,
You.
Me.
Oh, wow.
And
Oh, Doug, I'm not going to lie. That running back was on my radar. Doug, we may have to chat about that pick you made.
Dad took me to Candlestick Park. Wilker was my favorite player.
Yeah, everybody's.
And
Connor's a solid pick by Organic. Connor quite possibly is going to have a renaissance. And another kicker is off the board. Tucker the Trucker is now on King Mondo. Ooh, Clyde. Interesting. Can he win his job back from Pacheco?
so upset. I kept coming home from school just fucking filthy, dirty and everything. And a friend of mine had dared me to go into the sand pit because it was flooded and it was deep. And he was gonna give me his starting lineup figure.
Oh yeah.
Of Will
I
Clark.
remember what those were. Yeah.
And I did it, and he gave it to me, and I still have it. And I got picked up from school that day, and I was completely filthy. And my mom was pissed. My dad was out of town on business, and so my mom had to go to the store. So I took she had me take a bath or a shower or whatever. And I was going to go to the neighbor's house.
Ooh, Tyler Bass. There we go. Ryan's picking the homer. It is now kicker season.
And we're leaving. We're going. Oh, my pick.
Go. You're good. Take your time.
Let me see.
Oh, goodness. All right, so we are going to go. What's it's called? The Crap Labs.
Okay.
Looks like we're back.
We're back. We're back.
Uh-oh. I got Dangle angry at me.
Yep, you took his Mikey.
Yeah.
Steve, you dirty dog.
It's alright. He can return the favor right now.
You dirty dog. See you on the clock?
I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to go kicker here.
I mean, a plan probably won't work, but it's
No.
a plan.
I mean, that's right.
Sometimes people can have sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
That does. You sound like you have a plan.
It
That will not work.
will
but it is
never
a
work,
plan.
but it's
You
planned.
write that down.
That's right.
You can tell it to people.
That's true.
It's a plan.
Yep.
Not successful.
Hooker is still on the board. I don't know why none of you want a hooker.
We used to have a racer by the name of Rod Johnson, and every time he got on the pole, it was really awkward because in racing, when you're on the front portion of it, that was always the funny joke. So it was kind of like the funny baseball card. You know, Rod Johnson raced a short course.
Dick Trickle.
That's a real name.
And is his son Cole?
Rusty Nuts.
Yeah.
Famous baseball player.
Yeah. There was a.
I can't say the guy's first name, but it's William Knob. But it's said Non.
Yeah.
Not like Bill, but it's said.
We had, so in Boston, New York, a small town in the South Towns of Buffalo, we had an amateur short track racer. And he lived on our street. His name was Richard Bender of Richard Bender Racing. He went by Dick. It was Dick Bender. Dick Bender Racing.
Funny names are funny for a reason, you know? And
Gotta
I just
love
like
it.
that because what parent in their right
Jimmy G! Jimmy G, you are
with it.
Mr. Homer today.
Man, he's gonna be around.
That's okay. You know what?
Third QB.
I bought Jimmy G in my other league too, so I'm there with you, bud.
QB3.
Are you grabbing David Carr too? I mean Derek Carr too?
he's gone.
Oh, he's already gone. He's already gone. It's like, nope, Ryo got him.
So you're a little kid.